Hey mathematicians, let's go over our homework for tomorrow because reminder, we have a quiz tomorrow. Okay, so we have a few different equations of some multiplying, some adding, some subtracting, and some, remember that this is dividing. I'll actually do the dividing one. I'll help you out with that. The opposite of dividing, the inverse of dividing, is multiplying. So we're going to multiply both sides times 4 because the goal is to get j alone or isolated. So we're going to ignore the number 4, which is way too close to the actual math problem. And we're going to multiply both sides times 4. Times 4 divided by 4, that cancels out to one letter j. 4 times 3 is 12. Please recognize that there's a negative sign there. That is not 12, it is negative 12. So your solution is that j is negative 12. All of this should be checked again to make sure you did it right by substituting the j with what you think the solution is and double checking. Hey, if I have 12 negatives and I divide them into 4 groups, is that 3 negatives in each group? Yes, it is. Okay, then my solution is correct. So for each of these problems, I expect to see your work, not just a solution. That is not enough work. I need to see that you are dividing both sides. What is the coefficient you're dividing by? What is your solution? So each of them I expect to see the opposite, the inverse operation, the number that's on the same side as your variable, whether it's a constant or a coefficient, and then I'm going to want your solution like circled. So that's the front page. The back page, it's 1, 2, 3 math problems that I gave you and 2 math problems that you make up. And then you just got to read closely. When you multiply 2 negative numbers, okay, here's an example where I multiplied one negative number times another negative number. 2 negative numbers. The product, that means the answer, is a what kind of number? Here I'm asking what's the actual answer. It's 21. And then you need to tell me if the answer is going to be positive or negative. 2 negatives get multiplied together, that is a positive number. So you're just filling in the lines with what kind of number that answer will be, and then you're doing an example of each problem. Remember, this says divide, this is division. All right, I hope that prepares you for our quiz tomorrow.